Edward Snowden, the man who brought to light the now infamous facts that the CIA itself withheld from the world. But now it is known. Yet, do you notice that the media itself will not under any circumstances state that? It is only themselves boasting about the WikiLeaks revelations. Yet, Edward Snowden told the world it was happening and our government labeled him a traitor. He fled to Russia because no court in the land would give him a fair trial. Barack Hussein Obama saw to that. He said if Snowden ever came back to the United States, he would charge him for crimes against the United States government for compromising and sharing secret information about our intelligence community. What kind of free society is restricted from knowing how our government supposedly protects its citizens? Edward Snowden proved that this government of a supposedly for the people, by the people, and of the people aren't being protected by it, but monitored by it. He didn't do anything wrong, it was Obama himself who did. Yet, his followers continue to exonerate Obama for his place in American history as the first black president, not what he did that was criminal. Not true of how the media treats Donald Trump, they don't even give him the courtesy of addressing him as President of the United States. Instead calling him Mr. Trump. You never hear them say that about Barack Hussein Obama, it's always former President Obama. The shadow government continually pops its ugly head above the water sometimes and shows us all that the swamp that Trump intended to drain is still full enough to be a cesspool. Obama, the socialist pig whose only intent was to begin what is now becoming reality. A degenerate society who only sees themselves as being important. Not the masses who make up the average American citizen. The ones who want to be heard are the ones who are ostracized by the media, by society. The abnormal is now the norm is now the abnormal. Yes, it is totally screwed up, isn't it? A degenerate society says, we want Obama to rule us. We want Obama to control us, we want Obama to give us drugs to escape reality. Sorry, the dream is over, potheads. Time to get off the heroin, time to get up off your butts and get a grip on the world you live in. Donald Trump makes the only sense now. He wants America to be great again. Women walk off the job and picket the nation saying Trump isn't right. Is Obama right for eavesdropping on your personal emails, watching you on the boob tube every night while you talk? That's not freedom, that's socialism, and Obama instigated it. Wake up, America. You want homosexuals to be the voice of America now, you want animals to be married to yourselves. You want transgenders to force your children to change their views about themselves. That's absurdity, that's obscenity, that's stupidity with a capital S. Use your mind, think about it. You are telling your neighbor to live unnaturally. That's insane to even think about. You were born a certain way, live that way. Walk that way, talk that way, be that way. Don't be what you aren't, a freak. Be who you were born to be, don't look down at reality, face it up front, directly in front of yourself. Get a grip, as you like to say. Stop chilling out and warm up to the stove of life and live it as you know it was intended to be lived. Wanting a trip by drugs is only a one-way street to oblivion. Think about that, potheads. If you don't see it for what it is, you're going to end up crashing into a brick wall of reality. Don't keep thinking it's only about you, it's about everyone. It's not about your smartphone, your dog, or pet, it's about human beings all around you. The United Nations says we all are complicated animals, that's a lie. That's the farce, you are a person, you are a living being with a conscience and a soul. Grasp it while you can. Stop looking to satanic ideals that give you a false hope of tomorrow. See what you are and where you are now, before Obama strips it away from your minds. Donald Trump should and most likely is considering to give Edward Snowden a full pardon and allow him to return to the United States. He should, it's proof positive now that our intelligence agencies have been doing what Edward Snowden said they were, listening and recording every single word you say or write. Watching you through your high-definition television, yes they are. Don't lie to yourselves about it. They are, and all you do is just snub your nose up in the air. They're laughing, but I'm not. What I do in my own home is not the government's business, and if they think it's to help protect America, they're full of crap. You hear that, NAS? What I do think they do is use hypnotic suggestion through the high-definition screen to make you more complacent and docile. The more you are brainwashed, the easier it is for them to control you. That's what the CIA and the FBI are doing, not watching for terrorists but listening and watching you, the innocent bystander. If the media want to polish their socialist badges and say look at what we found, they figure they're talking to wasted Americans who don't remember yesterday. Sorry morons, but we do. It's time to drain the swamp of media outlets who continually put down President Trump, time to flush their deprivated heads in a toilet of cess water. Maybe it would be better than letting them continue to think they aren't making up lies, but telling what Obama wants you to hear, what Obama tells them to broadcast. Lock up Obama, lock up Hillary, lock up Charlie Schumer, lock up Elizabeth Warren, lock up Nancy Pelosi. Get the refuse out, put the good back in. Clean the slate, put Ted Cruz on notice for saying he was for Hillary Clinton during the campaign, just Paul Ryan did those last days when Trump tried to keep sanity going in Washington while Ryan dropped his gavel and walked over to the Democratic camp. Yet, we remember that Ryan and Cruz. Someone should be putting you on a one-way trip to Havana. Then you help Obama start up his new Cuba Republic. Time to end the idiocy of American politics and put it right again. America, a nation of laws. Not ignorant millennials who say we want terrorists to kill us, we want a socialist dictator controlling us. It's time to end the mess Obama started in 2008. Fix it now, Trump, get the refuse out of this nation once and for all. The end.
Go, I say go away, you bother me.
This video today is made for this little boy. His name is Omron Dagnish. I'm hoping that perhaps someday we will find out what happened to him. But for now, it's still a big question mark in everybody's minds. Where is Omron today? So I hope everybody who watches this video will comment and share if you hear anything new about Omron. So thank you.